people genuinely do not know how to put colors together. You always have to practice. Everybody should know how to do this, but damn, I was really wrong. You don't become a guru by just sitting down and just be like, no, honey. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Success, the Success Scholar, and if this is my first time on your screen, please don't make it your last. Please like and subscribe to me. It helps me a lot, and if it's not, welcome back, OG. So today, I have to give the children what they asked for, and today class is definitely in session. Yes, you heard me right. Go get your notepads, go get your journals, go get your popcorn if you can, because it's about to get really interesting. To be honest, today I'll be talking about color blocking. I did a video like a couple of days ago on Instagram, and it was just like basically the types of color blocking, and I just like made a montage video and put it out there. But like I saw that people had like lots of questions as regards like type of color blocking and what have you. And if you know me, once upon a time I was a black and white boy. Like I would always put on my blacks and my whites, and I thought that was the way until later on in life when I found my fashion, and I found my fashion to be very colorful, and I tend to always color block, mix and match different colors and what have you. And in my mind I'm always thinking, oh, since it comes naturally to me, I'm always like, everybody should know how to do this. But damn, I was really wrong, because people genuinely do not know how to put colors together, and I apologize. I really apologize for even thinking that that comes to everybody naturally. And that is really the reason why I'm doing this video today, just to give you guys like a guide to starting out your color blocking journey. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before we proceed, you might ask what color blocking is. What is color blocking? And color blocking in its simplest form, in its simplest term, means mixing and matching two or more colors together, playing with colors that it creates this interesting effect. That is what ultimately color blocking is, and that's what color blocking hopes to achieve. So mixing and matching two different colors together to give you a cohesive and put together look is what color blocking is. Now, we cannot go into the topic of color blocking without checking out or knowing what the color wheel is. The color wheel is that, I don't know how to best explain it, but I'll put it on the screen. I'll put it on the screen for you to see. That is what the color wheel is, and it's basically like a guide to what color is and how those colors can be mixed and matched to produce like the desired fashion-y effects you're looking for. So the color wheel is just basically like a guide. It tells you what can work and what will maybe not work, or what is maybe on the edge risque. I always recommend beginners or people that are not really familiar with color blocking to always have the color wheel at the back of their mind. You can get like a physical sample of, I think AliExpress has that, or you can just go to your Google and just search on a color wheel, and it will definitely appear, and just save it and study it and see what works and see what doesn't work. To the types of color blocking, in this video I'll be mainly focusing on 5 types of color blocking, and I just want to like focus on these 5 because I feel like these are maybe like the basic ones without bothering your head on other intricate forms of like color blocking. And today I'll be talking about monochromatic color blocking, tonal color blocking, complementary color blocking, analogous color blocking, and triadic color blocking. Now on to the first one, monochromatic color blocking. When I say mono, what is the first thing that comes to your head? One. What's the first thing that comes to your head? One. And monochromatic color blocking is basically just like putting one color together to form like a cohesive look. I've read in several places that monochromatic color blocking basically has to do with one color, and various tints and shades of that color might suffice when you want to pair those colors together. But I'll just, for the purpose of this video, I'm just trying to break it down to its simplest form. So let's keep monochromatic fashion as, just one color, same color, same shade. Now, you can find monochromatic color blocking in your basic two-piece. When you have like a two-piece that is colored, that is a monochromatic look. And seen in this picture, this picture I went with a turquoise type blue, and it's just the same color and it's the same shade and tint of that color, therefore forming a cohesive look. Now, the problem of monochromatic fashion that might suffice is that if you are not well versed in what color works for you, you might put on a color that totally washes you out, and then there's really no dimension to kind of save your outfit. The next type of color blocking I would like to talk about is tonal color blocking. Now, people might say that tonal color blocking also falls under the umbrella of monochromatic color blocking, but I just want to really distinguish it in this video, so it's just really simple and laid out for you guys. So tonal color blocking, in my opinion, seems to be when you pair a color, but it's not just the shade of that color that is available in that outfit. Different tint and shade of that color might suffice when you're putting a tonal color blocked outfit together. Let's say, for example, this example of color blocking look I have here. They are the same color. It's the same color purple, but it's not the same shade. It's not like a two-piece look together. It's kind of like a color, but like two different shades of the color. And what this does is that it keeps your outfit interesting, unlike the monochromatic color blocks outfit that might fall short if there's a problem in you not understanding your skin tone and what color works for you. Moving on to the next, we have complementary color blocking, and what this basically means is pairing two colors together that are opposite from each other in the color wheel. Let's take, for example, your greens and your pinks, your yellows and your purples, your red and your green. Those colors sit opposite from each other in the color wheel, and the trick to pulling off complementary color blocking is to play with the different shades of the colors. Like, you mustn't always go with super vibrant colors. And I find that when you pay attention to the tints and shades of these complementary colors you're pairing together, it can really turn into a really great outfit. I think this is one of my favorite ways to color block, because it looks really chic at the end of the day when you do it right. Moving on to the next one, we have the analogous color blocking, and what this means is pairing two colors together that sit next to each other on the color wheel. So we have your greens and your blues, and we have your reds and your orange, just those colors that sit right next to each other on the color wheel are analogous to each other. So as you can see in this outfit, I have on a red cute top, might I add, and I have like an orangey, a washed out kind of orange pants, and they're analogous to each other and just complement each other. I don't think this is like my favorite type of color blocking, even though it does exist, because it's just, I don't know, I just find the colors not to be that interesting. So I'm just like, maybe I'm just like, maybe I'll just stick to my complementary and tonal. But it is a type of color blocking that you can achieve. The next on the list, we have the triadic color blocking, and what this basically means is pairing three colors together to give you a fully realized look. Now, in doing this, you also have to keep in mind that tints and shades of different colors also matter. So I finally come to the most interesting part of this video, the part of the video where I not just tell you what color blocking is and the type, but where I give you like practical tips to help you begin your color blocking journey. And the first tip I always give is to know the colors that work for you, know the colors that you like, because at the end of the day, if you don't like something and you want to just wear it because you just want to color block, at the end of the day, it will make you feel good, it will make you feel like you're doing something right. So pick the color that you're interested in, pick the color that you actually do like, and let's go from there. So after we've picked the colors that we do like, we're literally on the track to starting our color blocking journey correctly. One other tip I'd always give to beginners is to maybe purchase items that are already color blocked for you. So let's say you're buying like a top or a pant. Getting pieces that are already color blocked for you will just help you start your color blocking journey without necessarily putting that pressure on you on what works and what doesn't work. Another thing that you should maybe take into consideration is to lean more into like monochrome looks. You can never ever go wrong with monochrome. When you found the color that you do like and you really want to start simple and you're like really scared, you're like, oh my god, I've never done this before, where do I even start? It's always very preferable for you to start with like monochromatic looks. So those two pieces in your favorite color, get them, wear them, and that is how you basically start elevating your style. Then from there you can always look for other colors that work well with the colors that you do like. Then you start it, and before you know it, you're like a master or a guru at this thing. Another tip I would also like to give is for my neutral girlies and guys that are like, oh my god, I love the neutrals, I would die on this hill of the neutrals. This tip is for you guys. So if you're maybe thinking, oh, I really want to inculcate like more colors to my fashion, but I'm really a neutral baddie, I don't really like to be doing too much. One tip I will always advise is to always start with one color. Start with a color. You can literally pair colors with your neutral. Just get a color that you do like and pair it with your neutral tones and see if you like that, and from there you can keep on progressing and progressing. The last tip I would give is to be confident, because at the end of the day, this color blocking thing that we're doing, sometimes I may even pair a color that is not even working in the color wheel, but it comes out well. And you might ask me why. People will be like, oh my god, this color blocking things, you're such a guru. But no, it's because I'm confident in what I'm wearing and I'm carrying it with such prestige that you would definitely buy into the fact that it's working, because I'm definitely walking into the room with my head held high and walking into the room like I'm doing something absolutely correct. So that translates to you that I'm doing something absolutely correct and you have no option but to accept it. So yeah, confidence sells a color blocking look. So just be confident, try out new things. There's no pressure to be the color blocking guru of the century. There's really no pressure. Just start from where you can by doing these things I told you to do. No person is the master of it all, even I to today. Some color blocking choices that I've made in the past, I'm just like, what was that? But like, that is it. You always have to keep practicing. You always have to practice, because at the end of the day, you don't become a guru by just sitting down and just be like, no honey. You become a color blocking genius by practicing every day and looking at what constantly works and what constantly doesn't work. All right guys, that is it for today's video. In today's video, we talked about the types of color blocking, what color blocking is and what a color wheel is, as well as tips and tricks on how to begin your color blocking journey. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Until next time, it's bye.